Hello everyone and welcome back. This is, I think, episode 21? Adventure 21. That should do it. In Adventure 21, can you guess what I'm going to do? Jacking up the rear end, whacking some axle stands underneath the car, and I'm going to be taking that cover off the back of the axle, putting on a new gasket, filling it with brand new oil. But before I put that cover back on, I'm going to clean it up and paint it. Damn it, thought I was recording. So I've given the bolts a good soaking. I just like GT85, good stuff, not affiliated. So yeah, I've done a good old squirt of these. I'm going to come back tomorrow because I'll let it soak overnight. But I was checking this earth up here. That looks a bit rusty. So I'm going to check that. Check this wiring while I'm at it. It trails back to the back end of the car. So it'd be worth to check the earth on that. Notice the side of the fuel tank isn't looking wonderful, but it's just a fairly good looking tank. It's in fairly good condition. Whether it's been replaced at some point, you know, it's a possibility. Looks in really, really good condition. So yeah, I might try and use a bit of rust killer on the fuel tank there, and yeah, see what comes of it. Sorry about the quality. There we go. But yes, that will be the focus of tomorrow. A few moments for you, hours for me. Okay, oil can. It is ready. Hopefully there's enough space in that thing. The other thing I did forget to mention last time I was under here, which was the day before yesterday, because yesterday I ended up not feeling very well. Sorry about the thumb over the whole camera even. Right, there is a... where is it now? Is it on that side? No, it's not. It must be on the other side. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Let's turn you around. Let's have a look on the other side. There we go. There it is. Right, I need to get that undone before I take off the plate, just to make sure it does loosen, because if it doesn't, there's no point taking the oil out, as I'm sure we are all aware, because I want me to get the oil in if it won't come out. So let's find a tool and try and see if we can get that out. That's going to need cleaning out. Right, hang on. I'm going to give... where is it? There it is. Sorry, guys. God, there's loads of crap on that. I'd rather get loads of dirt off first, save anything going into the diff. Right, let's see if we can get my ratchet on there, huh? No, still more crap in there. I'll come back. Right. Oh, got it. Oh, that was tight. Jeez. Finally. Right, that's loose. Ooh. Okay, let's put the can underneath just in case anything does come out of that hole. Let's get the torch on it again. Oh, yeah, we've got oil coming out. Probably because the oil of the car is facing forward, and that is a nice dark brown. And I forgot to take the plug out of the, hang on, the can. Come on. There we go. Is that anything from there? Yeah, that is a really, really horrible. Hang on, let's see if I can get you looking forward. Hang on. Not a lot of room in here. If you can see that. Yeah, that's not looking healthy at all. Right, this is a 10mm. So what we now need to do is try and loosen some off. There's one. Damn it. Oh, there's a plate there. Keep hold of that. Right. Here we go. Here is, if I can get it. Oh, there is the diff. Oh, that is filthy. And I found a little tag that goes on the top of it. Whether that will give me any information underneath all the rust, I don't know. I'll give it a clean up. I've just given it a good wire brushing on the back. Get most of the crap off. I'm going to take that home and clean it up. Just grab a rag a minute. Put it on the wire wheel and clean up the outside of that, I think, and paint it. This is brake cleaner or carb cleaner, basically the same thing. And it's very good for cleaning surfaces. Look at that. Lovely. Look at that. See how good the stuff is. Look at that. You could eat your dinner off that. Actually, maybe not. I'll just give the outside a clean, see how that comes up. Probably not really much than what it was, because it's got so much paint and rust on the surface of it. So yeah, really pleased with that. But I'm gonna I need to take those bolts home as well, so they won't be going back in the way they came from. They're just going to go home, clean them up, put them back in, because I don't want to put grubby, rusty, oily bolts back in the diff. I want them nice and clean and shiny. So yeah, that'll do for this part of the video. I'll see you on the next bit when we're cleaning this up and giving it a good old lick of paint. Well, there we go. It's on some cardboard, and I made some holes and pushed the bolts through. So fingers crossed it won't wobble around when I'm cleaning it off. Unfortunately, my digital camera's battery is completely kaput, so I'm having to use my mobile. Not ideal. It's not the best option. But yeah, fingers crossed I can get back onto the digital once the battery's charged. But yeah, unfortunately I can't film doing this work, but yeah, I'll chuck in some stills of going through it. All cleaned up to the best of my ability. So yeah, I'm going to give it a lick of primer. Give it a couple of coats of primer actually. And then I'm going to paint it. Okay everyone, I'm back with the car. I cleaned off the face as much as I could. It's not very easy. I've been advised to give all the cogs a bit of a spray with some carb cleaner. It's brake cleaner, carb cleaner, it's all the same stuff. And it'll help get rid of any other crud in there as well. So, yeah, so if I get in the way of the camera. This stuff stinks. Oh, that's not nice. Cloth. The good thing is, it breaks down like nastiness. It's really good at cleaning stuff, see? I've got to get this done today because in 2 days' time I have a car show to attend, which I will document so you guys can get to join in, so to speak. Unfortunately I can't do a live because I don't have 1,000 subs yet. So if you like what you're seeing, feel free to click that button as YouTube's algorithm wants you to. Right, I need to squirt in the back there where the where the oil filler hole is. Clean that off. Unfortunately, if any crap has gone inside there, can't get to it. Let's grab another cloth so I can push the cloth inside and soak up any remaining fluids. A bag of rags always comes in handy. Push that in there so I can soak up anything that may be in there. did notice when I was working on this yesterday. Oh, look at all that, look. Ew. Nasty old oil. Gross. What was I saying? No, it's gone. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. When I turn the rear wheels, this only moves a little bit, this one. So I'm guessing that that one is mainly, maybe, only powered via the prop shaft. Because without turning this, if I turn the wheels at the back of the car, just these cogs up here move. I'm sure somebody will explain that to me. Ah, more of it, look. That's gross. Look at all that, look. There's still more in there. I think I might be able to put the jack in, and if I jack up the furthest forward part of the axle, I might be able to tilt it up so any more fluids will tilt this way, and I can wipe them up. So I think I'll give that a try. Right, hoping I don't scratch this. What do you think of the blue, everyone? I'll try and get this on. Okay, that thread's in. Okay, that thread is in as well. Okay, I'm going to do these up finger tight and then do them up with a torque wrench. I put them all on a piece of cardboard there, and I give them a coat of paint, and also the metal tag that goes on the top of the diff, even though it's illegible, can't really read it very well. I've got a few details off of it. RA1172F and 4004. That's the only details I could read. But I've given it a lick of undercoat, I've given it a lick of paint, and I gave it some lacquer as well, so it should help protect it a bit. Okay. When I painted this, I left it to harden overnight by the radiator in the house, so it was nice and warm. And this morning I gave it a coat of lacquer, and it went on so nicely. Unfortunately, I couldn't straighten up the little dents in the casing, so I'd left my mole grips in the car, and I don't have a set at home. I really should have like a set of basic tools in the house as well as here. Let's get this in here. Now, I did read in the Haynes book the torque settings. I think what it says between 21 and 29 feet feet per pound. So that is what it's going to be. So 24, I'd say, or somewhere around about there. Right, go on, in you go. There is one of these bolts which is a bugger to get to. Right, where's that plate? See, this plate initially, I don't know if you can see it, it's got a crease in it. And where that crease is, this is not aluminium, this is steel. So I'm not really sure how this is going to be bolted on. I was thinking of going sideways across the top of the diff. I don't know. Where's the blimmin' bolt hole? I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Got it. And try and hold it up in the air, maybe. Hold it to the side. Because either way, it's going to get bent again. Not by much though, I don't think. I'll try and do the one up next to it before I do that one. I'll just leave it. I think I'll leave that top one until last. Alright, so I've done some calculations online and the book says £24. Now my torque wrench does not display pound, so it only displays Newton meters and hang on. Oh yes, it does display, that's on the back, I'm a twat. But then it doesn't display in pound. Anyway, yes, hang on, no. Online it tells me that it is 106.7. So that's what I've done. 106. Yes, that's about right. So yeah, unfortunately these older cars, they don't tell you what the of course you have to figure it out. You have to do a calculation to find out what the torque setting is. I wish I had a torque setting in pound-feet. It should be so much easier. Anyway, start doing some of these up, shall we? Give that an extra, oh, I can't, can I? I've already done it anyway. Right, I'm going to go with that. I don't trust the settings being put on this because it hadn't even got anywhere near clicking and that basically rounded, so I'm going to avoid it now. I'm just going to put the oil in and wait for it to start dribbling over the edge. I'm going to put the bolt in and fingers crossed it doesn't leak. That's not what I want at all. Right, not to forget that that end there fits in the, hang on, it's in my pocket. Put it in my pocket so I wouldn't lose it. Where is it? There. It's like a grub screw. You saw it previously and it was covered in gunk. And yeah, you can use that open end to go, actually no, that socket is too big. It's 1/4 inch drive, not 1/2 inch drive, which is what that is. Right. Next thing you'll see is me trying to fill the oil. Right, now, for this process, hang on, push that back in a minute. I'm going to be using Comma gear oil as EP80W 90 GL5 mineral oil. Now I've looked in the Haynes book and it did say that I would need to use 1 litre. Nice to know the exhaust is in the way. I think I'm going to have to go in over the top of the exhaust, which is going to be interesting. And then you've got the, oh god, blimey. Hang on. Okay, let's go in that way. Right, oil going in. I can't. Hang on. Ah, there we go. Got it. Go, go, go. Where's the nut? Got it. Get it done up tight because it was tight when I done it up. That'll do. When I undid it, sorry. Right, so that is now full of oil. Looks very, very nice. When I get a chance, I'm going to jack the car up and I'm going to clean, well, get it higher up, and I'm going to clean the axle properly. So that would be nice to do. There's a few things I have to get that straightened out. To get a hammer on that and just tap that down because that's rubbing. There we go. That's better. Okay. Welcome to the inside of TeeCee. I've jammed you against the back of the seat and the toolbox. So we are now going to go and take TeeCee for a run, just around the block. It's not going to be far, and see how the gearbox feels. Sorry, not the gearbox, the rear axle. So let's get my hat off. I don't need that on in here. On my hairband now. That's better. Right. Come on, TeeCee. Come on, boy. Oh. Been a few days. I flooded him. It's very possible I flooded the engine. And he's pointing the wrong way if I want to jump start him. Come on, TeeCee. No starty. That's annoying. Drat. He's trying.